Yep. You know what? It's time to get back to my roots. What would that be there, Seaman? Well, besides doing free speech, First Amendment on these stupid trolls and asshats, doing audits on them, expert my free speech and deliberate them, it's time to expose more dirty cops, which is I'm good at. This is what I love to do. See, the Pred videos and barking puppy, they're just little fish. I mean, they're bait fish. You catch them, you throw them back in the river or the lake. See, dirty cops, you catch them, you fry them up, like good halibut. We got a good one right here. Cops lock up a black teen and hide evidence as the judge goes off. Yeah, crazy, crazy. Here we go.
The judge, got after this Pennsylvania cop, scolded this cop who locked up a black teen and hid the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
How do you sleep at night? Teen, Mekhi Johnson, and his mother, Amber Garrity, have filed a federal lawsuit against Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and its police department. They're alleging false arrest, imprisonment, after the teen was misidentified in a surveillance video and jailed for nearly a month on gun charges. Nice mother and son. But I already see where this is going. The complaint filed by Mekhi Johnson and his mother, Amber Garrity, on July 31st, obtained by Atlanta Black Star, claims Williamsport Police Bureau agent Benjamin Heitzman ignored evidence proving Johnson's innocence and failed to inform prosecutors. Willful omissions that a county judge later said cast a dark cloud over local police and all law enforcement. After shots were fired near a park on the south side of town, July 22nd, 2024, police investigators obtained surveillance footage from 4 locations, which showed 2 masked people wearing jeans and hooded sweatshirts, one dark, one cream colored.
It's just another case where cops get the vague description like that. It's like they don't even, they go on vague description, and they're just pinning on anybody. Like, I remember one time I was watching an episode of Law and Order, and it's like, like Briscoe said, oh, if we can't find Luis Cruz, so we'll just take you in, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you got cops, all they think about is their paychecks, their pensions. I mean, they have no problem lying on their affidavit reports or in court. That's why cops like that get placed on the Brady list. And this cop is another example of why Brady lists exist.
Leaving a playground, walking toward a church.
A church.
Moments later, a single gunshot was heard. One video showed the 2 masked figures fleeing from the church parking lot. In one 4-second segment, the person wearing the cream-colored sweatshirt is seen running with what appears to be an object concealed in the front pocket of their sweatshirt. Their face was mostly hidden by the hood and mask, with just the bridge of their nose and hairline visible, the complaint says. So, based on that snippet of video, the lawsuit says Agent Heitzman wrongfully identified the masked person as then 17-year-old Mekhi Johnson, who lived with his mother nearby. Heitzman wrote and obtained a sealed search warrant for the Garrity residence based on that video, saying he recognized the teen and his dreadlocks.
His dreadlock. Make that make sense. Oh, he recognized, that cop recognized the teen with his dreadlocks.
I mean, you have to be a dreadlock expert.
Yeah. Well, this cop is an expert. Dreadlocks and hairstyle and hoodie.
You have to be an expert, right? Jesus. And also a bridge of the nose expert. Remember, mask, hoodie.
Hoodie, yeah.
Well, and, they often talk, this kind of a inclination that, black people all look the same, or now he's trying to say he recognizes the dread specifically, but typically, that's just like an easy indicator, like, oh, he has dreads, just lock him up. He's probably up to no good. Definitely, no surprise that this kid was locked up. I mean, there was a guy locked up for like a month who criticized Charlie Kirk online.
Yeah,
I mean, that's unrelated to this, but still just completely arbitrary because somebody in law enforcement felt like doing it.
Sure.
I mean, you got conservatives and you got liberal conservative people that are bitching and moaning and saying that people that criticize ICE and police officers, especially dirty ones, that people like that need to be locked up. They would complain like, oh, stop slandering our fine police officers. They're doing God's work out there. They're the real heroes. They think if you slander them on social medias or criticize their work, you need to go to jail. Yeah, and the barking puppies and preventions are trying to do. They're trying to bark it up nowadays. All that stuff because I constantly criticize the cops. So what? I'm going to criticize bad ones that need to be on the brave list, ones that should be fired, never become a police officer ever again.
So that's all this was, is just a completely arbitrary decision.
So that whole thing where they tell us, innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah, or
due process.
That's another thing.
You better think again.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what happened next.
Oh.
Next day, Heitzman and other officers broke through the front door, allegedly causing structural damage. They took Johnson into custody. Police found a .38 caliber firearm with an obliterated serial number inside a pillowcase during the search, but did not find any of the clothing observed in the surveillance footage. Shell casing of the same caliber had been found in a street behind the church, the complaint says. Now, I'm just talking about the complaint here, folks. Yeah, every word of this could be true. But again, you have to consider who's writing it. We have to weigh all of the evidence. That's not anti-police. That's called common sense in this day and age. It's called investigative common sense. Johnson was taken to police headquarters, placed in juvenile detention, July 25th, 2024. He was charged with aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a minor, and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. Let's get to emails and texts, shall we? Sent July 24th and July 25th, 2024, just after Johnson's arrest, juvenile probation officers who had viewed the surveillance videos, including Caitlin Lunger, Marquise Delgado, and Hill, informed Heitzman that the person he had identified as Mekhi Johnson was, in fact, JB.
Just JB.
Another juvenile well known to them. Probation officers told Heitzman on July 25th that they had visited JB's home, and wouldn't you know it? Do you know they found JB wearing the distinctive white acid wash jeans seen in the video, and that they had also found the cream-colored hoodie in his home? What a coincidence.
Gee, coincidental, huh?
Lunger later testified that she had texted Heitzman photos of the recovered clothing and told him he should focus his investigation on JB. Heitzman responded only with an exclamation mark, she said. And over the next few weeks, Heitzman took no further action to investigate JB, while sitting on the knowledge that Johnson was wrongly incarcerated, the lawsuit says. I have just no tolerance for any of this. I want them to get the books for everybody involved. Book. Frankly, I'm going to give you more of the details, but even the people who texted him and said, hey, man, this is about JB, not Mekhi. Even they didn't go far enough that we know of yet. You text him and he's not doing anything? Come on. August 21st, 2024, Wade and Johnson's attorney, Matthew Deemer.
Boy, that tells you how some police officers are. No, they just drop the ball and just let it go. It's like the FC file. Nothing to see here. Brush on the rug. That's what this cop did. Put it on the rug. It's over. It's done with, guys. We got the guys in jail. Oh, nothing to do. I mean, you would think, a cop out there or detective, sometimes you want to do it. Sometimes you want to double track and think, does the shit add up? It doesn't add up. Maybe you got to do investigation. Maybe you got the wrong guy. Real people do that. Real cops do that. Police work. It's called digging in, doing an investigation like that. You got cops like just, they arrest somebody. Oh, we got the right guy. Well, it's done. Push it on the rug. Nothing to see here. It's crazy.
Who had now reviewed the discovery evidence that cleared his client, went to Judge Gardner for a brief conference, during which Gardner ordered Johnson to be immediately released from juvenile detention and returned to his mother's home with a GPS monitor. Following day, Gardner presided over a hearing during which Heitzman, Hill, and Lunger testified. They're back together. Gang's all back together again. I do mean gang.
They probably
Heisman
testified and
said
said, "Oh,
he
we
had
got the right
identified
guy."
Johnson based on what he believed were visible locks in the 4-second video clip. He admitted he had later disregarded the information provided by probation and police officers, indicating that he had arrested the wrong person. He also stated that he had never informed the district attorney or defense counsel of this information.
Oh yeah, that makes me too. I mean, you got cops that go out there just looking for somebody to bust like that. Then they go around, hardly fill the paperwork, and they say, "Oh, we got a slam dunk case. We got a righteous bust." That's what they say. Yeah, they just do it so that way they can make a name for themselves. They can get that way they get a paycheck bonus. They get a increased salary. They can get promotion to like sergeant. That's why they do it, and then just brush her work like nothing to see her.
Or completed any supplemental report documenting the evidence that identified JB as the likely suspect. Sounds criminal to me. That actually sounds like criminal conduct. Hill and Lunger testified they found Heitzman's failure to act on the evidence clearing Johnson they had presented to him as, quote, odd. Shut up. Following day, the district attorney's office withdrew all remaining charges against Johnson, who spent 29 days in detention, including
his 18th birthday.
You're an adult now. Happy 18th birthday.
Yeah, behind bars. Make sense.
Well, we'll put it this way. It's one he'll never forget, right?
Yeah.
What did you do for your 18th birthday? Well, I had the experience of a lifetime.
Yeah. It's like, hey, what'd you do for your 18th birthday? Oh, man, I had an 18th birthday I'll never forget. Well, how's that? Well, I spent my 18th birthday in an 8x6 cell getting 3 hots on the cop because the cop fucked up and dropped the ball because he think he had a righteous bust. Yeah. Wouldn't that be shitty? You're a teenager, a juvenile. You about to hit adulthood, and you're sitting behind bars because a cop wants to make a name for himself. Deep. Okay.
Jail. Juvie.
Jeez.
In the scathing opinion dated September 24, 2024, Gardner wrote that it was indisputable. I like that word. It was indisputable that Heitman failed to disclose to either the Commonwealth or defense counsel that he obtained independently corroborated information that he misidentified Johnson after he drafted and executed the search warrant and before both of his subsequent court hearings. Williamsport Police Bureau demoted Heitzman from agent to uniformed officer. Would you? I can go no further. Now here I have to stop again.
Hey, Demone, he should have been fired.
Isn't the sentence supposed to be
and placed on the Brady list?
Police Bureau arrested Heitzman? Why are you demoting him and leaving him with a badge and a gun?
All they did was demote him?
Because
he should have been fired on the spot. He should be placed on the Brady list where he can no longer become a police officer.
Williamsport Police Bureau, Heitzman, Hill, City of Williamsport, Lycoming County, Juvenile Probation Officer.
I mean, take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There's another example of a fine, dirty cop right there. But hey, you pub barking puppies and raging prebends, you'll go to bat for that guy. You'll probably sit there saying, "Oh, he should get his rank back. This guy is a hero." Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go up to him. Go kiss the ring. Go clean his boots for him. You jack thug blue line lovers.
The office, rather. Including false arrest, false imprisonment, conspiracy to violate civil rights, intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Yeah.
I can't even stomach this clown. A clown. We'll give you updates.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what a lot of these cops are. They're stupid clowns wearing the bozo uniform. That's all they are.
As they're made available. I don't know what's going to happen in federal lawsuit during these times. But again, we've been trained to focus on the lawsuits, the wrong. This is criminal behavior by the cop, the institution, indeed. Yeah. This is systemic. They didn't fire him because, look, it's one or the other.
And you know that cop ain't going to be placed on the Brady list. No. All he got was demoted. He should have been fired and placed on the Brady list. That's what when they screw up on the job like that, the cop did, they're placed on the Brady list to the point, well, hell, when you run the list, they're no longer allowed to become a police officer in their jurisdiction or another city.
He's either fired or you're with that filth.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. Am I wrong, Jackson? I just can't understand why this is so difficult. If you had fabricated evidence, if you had lied to officers, impeded, obstructed, whatever, do you honestly think you'd be...
Yeah. And like I said it time and time again. I mean, the cops that lie in their affidavit report or lie about evidence, or they hide evidence or plant evidence, or they lie under oath in court. Guess what happens to those cops? Usually they're placed on the Brady list. Yeah.
Sitting there in your St. Louis beautiful jacket you're wearing today, I think you'd be in the clinkety clink. No?
In an orange long sleeve shirt,
That's right.
you know, or some gray sweatpants. But yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you're right. The reason that they didn't arrest this police officer is because, you know, well, he's got the right idea, you know, like he's going after the right people at least. Just don't do this again. But also, I mean, just think about...
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, maybe he would supposedly were not the right people, but sometimes you have to wonder how many other people has he wrongfully arrested or just sit on a hunch and just like, we'll let him run. Or how many times he's gone out there and violated people's rights because they're standing for the constitutional rights, or wrong place, wrong time. You know how cops are. It's like when they make contact someone, they're gonna demand that ID, you gotta have ID, or they get, or they'll make assumptions like, oh, we gotta call by a suspicious person or high crime area. They'll just do cops plain. That's what they do.
How many people, you know, maybe they don't have any type of real support system, you know, maybe mental health issues, homelessness, who get arrested and then just don't leave because they don't have anybody fighting for them. They don't have anybody coming out to say that this is illegal, this is wrong. So, you know, this definitely happened.
Well, it's like I've talked about too as well. It's like, I mean, how many people that fall on side the wall and side the tracks that have no money or not much support, like Jackson said, who can't afford a good lawyer or can't afford bail, who's sitting maybe days or weeks up in jail because they're the victim of a corrupt system.
Happens quite a bit, and unfortunately more than a lot of us are aware of, because there's so many people out on the streets in this country.
Look, if the goal is to keep us safe, you're failing at that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if JB did this or not. I know he's wearing acid wash ripped jeans, and you can tell me if that's fashionable or not. Otherwise, I'll put that as a crime as well. Okay.
Gee, I guess it's a crime just to wear a hoodie.
Proper outfit or not?
I have no idea.
Okay, so we're going to hit him with that.
Probably not.
Too.
Probably
okay.
not.
So that's, for all we know, that's all that he did that night. But we know that Mekhi Johnson wasn't there, okay? Wasn't him, okay? Fashion police, Heitzman.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I said, dude, it's crazy. I mean, cops just lie all the time. Then they want to go on assumption or speculation, or yeah, they just want to go, or just like, oh, you know, like they're just like, they have the attitude like everybody's a suspect, everyone's suspicious. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, you got cops that just want to make a name for themselves so they get promotion. And then this cop won't get demoted. He won't be replaced on the Brady list. Absolutely insane. Unreal. All right, I'm out here. Munch up. Peace out.